Hey you guys, what's up? I'm Christian, that's Corey, and we are SuperKamiGuru9000, and this is our review of Naruto 628. Okay, this chapter starts off with a bang, actually a fiery bang. We have two gigantic fireballs coming at him. Obito and Madara just shoot like probably the biggest fireballs we've ever seen in the series. What do you think, Corey? Pretty big.
Pretty big, and it's pretty surprising because Obito has never really displayed like fireballs this big before, and they're both just like, no big deal.
That's a whole other issue. Remember how we were talking earlier about Obito, and we're having a really hard time even gauging his powers? It's like all of a sudden he can just do the most gigantic attacks, and then he's never done that in the series before. But if there was ever a time for it, it's definitely now. And then something that's also really cool is we're seeing that all the people that Naruto gave Kyuubi Chakra to are protected from fire. And, you know, I would assume that this is going on with the other elements. It seems like this chakra cloak is just like an ultimate protection. So suck it, Gaara.
You know, it actually makes sense, though. I mean, maybe it's kind of a connection. I mean, we have been confirmed that Gaara's sand was actually more from his mother protecting him. But still, it kind of goes in line with that. You know, the Kyuubi is sort of protecting Naruto and all the other people.
And Naruto's protecting everyone else.
And not only is it protect from, like, fire and elemental attacks as well, but it's knocking away Shuriken and all the stuff that Susanu's throwing at him. The Ten Tails is even, like, smashing the ground and throwing shit all over the place.
No effect.
So even though there's Ten Tails and fireballs going all over the place, we do get a little bit of traditional ninja action. We get to see Obito is finally starting to fight with Naruto, using his teleportation techniques, and Naruto's just barely dodging it. And before the fight can really get underway, we get that classic villain monologuing and Naruto talking about being the hero of the village again. Obito's basically just like, wow, Neji's death basically strengthened you, so why do you care about these other guys? If they died, you'd become just as strong. It'd be awesome. And he's like, no, I need them here. If they weren't here, I wouldn't be as powerful as I am. And, you know, you get that big panel where he's all jacked up and powerful, and he's giving that big, I'm the main character of the series speech. And I get what they're trying to go for, and in a sense, it does pump me up, but Naruto, you're getting a little preachy here. Let's just Rasengan the guy in the face. What is cool is this boosts the morale of all the ninja around them. You get to see they all react to it. And, you know, Sakura's been getting shit on a lot lately. You know, it seems like over the last couple months, everybody's just been like, fuck Sakura. She's been doing nothing. And so the author, I guess, wanted to give her a little bit of a nod this week. She at least got 2 panels to at least do something by standing around.
She said her catchphrase.
She did say her catchphrase, Shanaro, which is pretty cool. This all leads into something much bigger, however. We can see Madara is anticipating someone coming, and that is, of course, Hashirama. And there's this great panel with Madara. He has got the most expression I think I've ever seen on his face. He looks totally creepy, and he's really, really excited that his ultimate rival is getting ready to appear. But before we can even rest, we get to see Obito is actually contemplating becoming the Jinchuriki himself, and I'm not really sure where this is going. Maybe he's just like, things are getting kind of crazier. I think maybe I'd be a better Jinchuriki. Maybe I'll need to read that again, but still, it all leads into the biggest event at the end of the chapter with the Ten Tails getting ready to do some crazy technique, which is known as the Tenpen Chi, which is just a really fancy way of saying a lot of tornadoes and lightning are about to plummet into the ground and just destroy everything. And it does get to that. However, right before that attack happens, I love that Kakashi thinks he's going to be able to just stop the Ten Tails with his Kamui. And Obito comes in, and they both get face-to-face, and they both use their Kamui abilities on each other. And they both sort of just suddenly disappear and swirl away. And I'm guessing they're going to go to that weird dimension and start fighting.
Yeah, whatever that black void world is, they're probably going to fight in there, which I hope comes next chapter.
But right as soon as that's done, the big Tenpen Chi attack happens, and the entire battlefield just erupts and explodes. Like I said, the final panel, tornadoes coming out of the sky, lightning. There's just explosions everywhere. It's insane. And I don't know. If you didn't have Kyuubi Chakra on right now, you're probably screwed.
Definitely dead. Definitely. Rain Man. Okay, so what did we think of this chapter? I can put it simply. Honestly, I loved this chapter. It was a great chapter to me. I don't know what your rating is, Corey, because we haven't actually talked about it, but I'd say 9 out of 10 easily.
I'd actually agree, 9 out of 10. It wasn't perfect, but like it was entertaining as hell, and there was a ton of action. You know, I don't want Naruto to monologue as much, and I know we're preachy about that. And it's like that's Naruto's characterization. That's what he does. But he's been doing it a lot lately, and it's
the power of friendship thing is just getting
I
worn
understand.
out.
You know, within the Shonen Jump series, the power of friendship, comrades, nakama, it's a really important theme. Just Naruto really loves beating you over the head with it a little too much.
But also, I think that's kind of Obito's fault because that's kind of his angle. He works. Yeah. He works that. He's trying to
put. I guess that makes sense though. He is trying to push Naruto's buttons a little bit. He's trying to kind of make him trip up on his own words, in a sense, so he can fuck him up and probably just throw a kunai in his head. But that's the way it is.
But that's our only complaint. Honestly, the action's amazing. All the big panels looked great. The opening with the 2 big fireballs and the Tentos like smashing down was great.
You gotta love Madara getting excited about Hashirama getting ready to show up.
Yeah, I mean, Madara loves that wood.
That's the most expressive zombie I've ever seen.
It's definitely his, like, I don't know, I call it like the rape face, when they get that intense face, it's like, it was Madara's most expressive face, for sure. And so 9 out of 10 this week, guys. Definitely enjoyed it. If you guys like these videos, make sure to give us a thumbs up. We always appreciate it. Until next time, SuperKamiGuru9000, out.